Hey guys, this is our math video for Big Ideas 10.7 and 10.8. We're going to look at the exploring growth for 10.7, subtracting from numbers that contain 0 first.
Find each difference.
Okay, so this is a complicated step. There's a couple different ways you can do this. I'm going to show you the basic way to do this. All right, we cannot subtract 8 from 0, but then there's nothing over here for us to borrow. So we have to come over here to the 400. We are going to cross out the 4 and put a 3. And we now have 10 tens here. So we still have the same amount. We have 3 hundreds, 10 tens, and 0 ones. Well, we need some more in our ones. So we're going to cross out this 10, borrow one of the tens. So we have 9 tens left. And now we have 10 ones. So if we were doing this with place value blocks, this would be the same amount. 3 hundreds, 9 tens, and 10 ones would still be the same as 400. We just kind of shifted everything over so that we have some ones to subtract. So now we can do our subtraction. 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 7 is 2. And 3 minus 1 is 2. Well, this I want to show you. 399 minus 177. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 7 is 2. And 3 minus 1 is 2. All right, I want to see if you guys notice what happened here. Let's check our answers.
How are the problems the same? How are they different? Which problem can you solve without regrouping?
Well, if you notice, both of our answers on these were the same. Now, here I had to regroup twice and kind of made this problem a little complicated. This one I didn't have to do any regrouping. Look at how much better that looks just going straight down subtraction. And I got the same answer. I subtracted 1 from both of these numbers to get the same answer. So if you have a 3-digit number with zeros in the tens and ones, if you take 1 away, so 400 minus 1 is 399. You also have to take it away from the bottom number. So 178 minus 1 is 177. And you will get the same answer and not have to do the regrouping. So whichever way of doing this works best for you, you can do it either way. All right, let's look at our Think and Grow.
500 minus 283 equals what number? One way, regroup. First regroup 500s and 0 tens as 400s and 10 tens. Next regroup 10 tens and 0 ones as 9 tens and 10 ones. Then subtract. 10 ones minus 3 ones equals 7 ones. 9 tens minus 8 tens equals 1 10. 400s minus 200s equals 200s. So 500 minus 283 equals 217. Another way, use compensation. 500 minus 283 equals what number? It is easier to subtract from 1 less than 500. Subtract 1 from 500 and 1 from 283. 500 minus 1 equals 499. 283 minus 1 equals 282. 499 minus 282 equals what number? 9 ones minus 2 ones equals 7 ones. 9 tens minus 8 tens equals 1 10. 4 hundreds minus 2 hundreds equals 2 hundreds. So 499 minus 282 equals 217.
Okay, let's look at a few examples before we move on. All right, so we are going to let's just use the compensation for these, which is where we say take the 1 away. Remember, you have to take it away from both numbers. So 300 minus 1 is 299. 139 minus 1 is 138. So we have 1. 9 minus 3 is 6. 2 minus 1 is 1. So our answer is 161. All right, this one we're going to do with regular regrouping, because taking 1 away is still not going to make this answer right. But what we can do is take 3 away. So 402 minus 3 is 399. 265 minus 3 is 262. So let's do it with regrouping first and see if we get the same answer, just to check it. So we're going to come over here. We're going to put our 10. We're going to change this to a 9. And we have 12 ones. 12 minus 5 is 7. 9 minus 6 is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. All right, let's see if we get the same thing. 9 minus 2, 7. 9 minus 6, 3. 3 minus 2, 1. So we got the same answer. So remember, you're just trying to get these numbers down to 99. So you subtract, if it's a 0 in the tens place and 2 or 3, you subtract 1 more than what's in the ones place to get it down to the tens and ones to 99. All right, this one we can just take away 1. So 800 minus 1 is 799. 547 minus 1 is 546. 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 4 is 5. And 7 minus 5 is 2. All right, this one we're going to do regular regrouping, because we can actually still do this one step at a time, even though we're going to have to regroup from both numbers. So we're going to come here. We're going to bar this 10. So now we have 10 ones. 10 minus 2 is 8. Well, now we're going to come over here and bar this 100. That leaves us with 8 hundreds and 10 tens. 10 minus 5 is 5, and 8 minus 2 is 6. So our answer is 658. All right, so now we are going to look at 10.8, which is using addition to subtract.
Let's explore using addition to subtract. Use the number line to find the difference.
All right, so let's just use our number line. Remember, to subtract them, we go this way on the number line. So our number is 445. We're going to go back 2 hundreds. 1, 2. So minus 100. Minus 100. So this would be 345. And then 245. Make sure you pay attention that you're going backwards and not forward if we're subtracting. And now we're going to jump to tens. 1, 2. My humps weren't much smaller, but. All right, so now this is 200. Remember, we're changing the tens now. 235. And then 225.
Use the number line to find the missing addend.
All right, so to add, we're going to start with 220. And we're going to end with 445. Now we're adding. So 220 plus 100 would be 320. Plus 100 more would be 420. Well, we can't go up 100 more, so let's go up 10 more. That would be 430. 10 more, running out of room, would be 100 or 440. Sorry, and then 5 more would be 445. So let's add up these numbers. 100 plus 100 is 200. Plus 10 is 210. 225. So the answer is 225.
How are the equations the same? How are they different?
So notice we used the same numbers. This one we subtracted, and this one we used addition on the number line. And we had an addend and the sum, or the two addends for this, the two numbers you're subtracting for this one, and then this one you had the two addends and the sum. All right, let's look at our thinking row for 10.8.
513 minus 375 equals what number? Start at 375. Add 100 to get to 475. Continue adding until you reach 513. 375, 475, 485, 495, 505, 510, 513. You land on 513. Add the jumps to find the difference. 100 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 3 equals 138. So 513 minus 375 equals 138. Check. 375 plus 138 equals what number? Check. 375 plus 138 equals what number? Add the ones. 5 plus 8 equals 13. Regroup 13 as 1 10 and 3 ones. Add the tens. 7 plus 3 plus 1 equals 11 tens. Regroup 11 tens as 100 and 110. Add the hundreds. 3 plus 1 plus 1 equals 5 hundredths. So 375 plus 138 equals 513.
All right, let's look at some examples before you guys move on to your 10.7 and 10.8 practice. All right, this one, we're going to add to find the difference. So we are trying to get to 488. That is our biggest number. This is the number we're trying to get to. We're starting at 137 to get to 488. So let's jump up 100, 200. So let's add 100. Then add another 100. So this is going to be 237, 337, plus another 100, 437. Now we can't go up another 100, so let's go up tens. So let's go 10 to would be 47, 57, 67, 77, 87. So this is 110, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens. So plus 50. I'm just putting the 50 here because I don't have enough room to write 5 tens. And that would be at 487. And then if I just add 1, I will be at 488. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 hundreds, 5 tens, and 1 1. So our answer is 351. All right, this one we are adding to get from 446 to 792. So 446, 546, we're adding hundreds. Let's make these bigger. 646, 746. So we have 300s. We can go ahead and put that right there. And that's all the hundreds we can go up. Now we're going to go up tens. So 746, 756, 766, 776, 786. I cannot go up another 10 because it's going to get past that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. So that's 40. And I'm at 786. If I go up 5, I'm at 791. And if I go up 1, I'm at 792. So we had 3 hundreds, we have 4 tens, and 6 ones. So our answer is 346. All right, now you guys can work on your 10.7 and 10.8 practice. We will have our last conference tomorrow. We're going to do a scavenger hunt, but I will help you guys with anything that you may need.